Parameshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Ma. Jai Ma, sabko Jai Ma. I hope all of you are well. Today's question, let's see. It says a Ma devotee. He hasn't mentioned his name. He, she, I don't know. It says, Jai Ma Swamiji, I have 3 questions. So what I have basically done is, I have divided your question into 2 parts. In this video, I will address number 1 and 2, and the 3rd question will be in the next video, because then it becomes too long, you know. So the first question is how to get rid of desires. The second question is, want to know Ma's words, why does she make us suffer? How much prarabdha karma do we have to burn? I think I have mentioned this in the last video also about suffering, that Ma does not, let anybody suffer, and she doesn't give suffering to anyone. I have mentioned it in the last video, I think, yes. Now, the first one, how to get rid of desires. See, desires is something that we are born with. Let's put it that way. Desires is something that gives you a lot of hindrances, difficulties, pains, suffering, everything. Desire is like, once you have a desire, you expect things from people. There is expectation in desire, And if you don't get that, it is not fulfilled, then pain, suffering, sorrow, grief, unhappiness, everything is there in desire. So then what is it that we do to burn off all these desires that we have, all the little small desires that we have? How do we burn them off, like you're asking? The only way is to channelize your desire towards that. Channelize your desire towards Ma. Channelize your desire so that if there is a burning feeling within you which says, I don't want anything except you, Ma. When that comes, then all the other they just burn off, all the other desires. They won't exist anymore. So, you need to channelize that to that. T-H-A-T, that, capital. If you are able to do that, then yes, you can burn off all your desires. It's very difficult, but if you really love Ma, if you really love God, whoever your Isht is, you are saying it's a Ma devotee, so obviously you are from Ma's Parivar. So try to do that. Channelize all your energies towards that. Otherwise there is just unhappiness. There is nothing but, in desire there is always unhappiness. Nothing is permanent. Desire also क्या होता है कि today you want something. Supposing वो मिल गया आपको, so you are very happy. Desire is fulfilled. Kal ko you want something else. Desires keep coming. Now that something else maybe you don't get. वो fulfillment नहीं होता है, then you end up in sorrow and pain. Whereas when you direct and channelize your energy towards Ma, and that desire that I want this, I want to know you, I want to know myself, I'm here to know that. When once you achieve that, there is only happiness and joy, nothing else. So try to do that if you can, and all the best for it. Then only you can get rid of all your desires, all the small desires. Now the second one is, want to know Ma's words. Why does she make us suffer? Ma's words क्या होता है? पता नहीं है. I don't know what you mean by that. Desire, obviously, Ma, there are lots of sayings of Ma, different subjects. Desire is one of them. So you can go through those sayings of Ma. They are beautiful. And why does she make us suffer, which I've already talked about in the last video. Ma never makes anybody suffer. Suffering is because of our own karma. हम जो कर्म लेके आए हैं, उस वजह से हमको सफरिंग है. माँ तो हमेशा हमारा साथ देती है. She's always there for us. She's always trying to help us. But we blame the blame game is always on Ma. कि हमारा ये नहीं हुआ, वो नहीं हुआ, तो माँ ने ठीक नहीं किया. We are nobody to question her. We are nobody to ask, why did you do this and why is this happening to me? She doesn't make you suffer. You are making yourself suffer due to your own karmas that you have accumulated. माँ तो हमारी मदद करने बैठी है. भगवान कभी सफरिंग देते हैं? कभी नहीं. So that is not correct again. How much prarabdha karma do we have to burn? See, when we are born in this life, we have come with the prarabdha karma. Prarabdha karma is something that you cannot burn, you cannot wipe off. You'll have to go through it. ये जो हमारा जीवन है, where we are living right now, we are existing, is prarabdha karma, is going on. और प्रारब्ध की वजह से हमारा शरीर है, और we have come here to exhaust that. So we cannot burn that. We cannot say finito, now we don't want any more prarabdha karma, हमने कर लिया. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता है. कोई भी संत महापुरुष, कोई भी, मतलब guru, anybody, they cannot burn your prarabdha karma. They cannot wipe it off, except of course Ma. There have been incidents where Ma has burnt off people's prarabdha also. Only Bhagwan can do that, nobody else. We don't have the kshamta, we don't have the capacity to burn off the prarabdha. And prarabdha to bhogna hi hai. And prarabdha karte karte हम लोग क्या करते हैं, क्रियामान भी चालू हो जाता है. We have come here to exhaust that prarabdha. We've been given this quota that you go down and exhaust this prarabdha and you'll have to go through it. भोगना है. वो करते करते हम और कर्म भी जमा कर देते हैं. ये तो खत्म हुआ नहीं, दूसरा चालू है. The arrow is there, ready to be shot. So we are creating so many more karmas over here. So again it goes back into the sanchit, and again you have a quota which you have to exhaust in the next lifetime, next lifetime, next lifetime. It just goes on. So prarabdha you cannot burn. हाँ, आप जब तब तपस्या में बैठो तो संचित जमा नहीं होंगे, क्रियमाण नहीं होगा, पर प्रारब्ध तो भोगना ही है. Once you sit in sadhana, what happens is धीरे धीरे your karma start getting exhausted. But prarabdha will not get exhausted because prarabdha की वजह से आपका शरीर है, वो कर्म की वजह से you have been born. So the body is because of that. And you can't burn it off. You have to go through it. But don't create more. And that is due to sadhana. You can succeed in that. If you continuously do sadhana, yes, it's possible that you will not create more karmas. But karma ऐसी चीज है ना, क्या बोलूं? Anything you do, anything, you talk, you sit, you eat, you do any kind of action is karma. Action means karma, good or bad. और उसको भोगने के लिए आना ही पड़ेगा. So why should we do that? Let's channelize ourselves towards that goal जो हमें चाहिए. We want to know ourselves. We want to know माँ. We want to come to माँ. वहाँ अगर channelize एक बार हो गया तो फिर कोई कर्म आपको disturb नहीं करेगा. कोई प्रारब्ध भी नहीं होगा, कुछ भी नहीं होगा. Because you're free. ठीक है? So now the next question I will take up in the next video. Jai Ma, do let me know whether this was fine for you or not and you've understood. Jai Ma.